So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes the handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. The offense going very heavy, bringing in more blockers. And at first down, they go right back to him. He's past the marker and still going. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, LSU. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT gives them a 10-point lead, 17-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quick throw to his receiver. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. As incomplete, he was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get it. But you've got time, way too early in this game to go for it on 4th and a mile.
Second down and goal, upcoming. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he's not going to squander this chance.
start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And here's the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long, and here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Give it to the back again. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 1st and goal, handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. After connecting on his first try, this is a chip shot from 22 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. And solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. The kickoff team out there now to get this 2nd half underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense, and it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Deep ball falling away. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the 2nd half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the tailback's got it again. Hunter finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. Fresh set of downs, 1st and goal. They'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. 2nd down and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. So here we go, 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Tigers! They continue to roll up the score. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense.